Turf good today? And we're off and running in Baltimore. Good afternoon, Oscar, and Patient Capital showing early foot. Here's Castle Island settling right off the speed. And next is Game Change riding the rail from fourth. The outside Irish Warlock is next in fifth. And Collection Day under the radar, trailing the field around the first turn here at Pimlico. 7/8 of a mile left to go. It is Patient Capital against the rail, leading it by a half length from Good Afternoon, Oscar. Trying to read along in second. Castle Island going well enough in third position early. Then the outside Irish Warlock is next. Game Change down to the inside. Collection Day, and under the radar still at the back of the pack. The opening quarter 23 3/5 of a second as they journey down the backstretch now. Patient Capital, there goes Castle Island. Castle Island to tackle now. Castle Island, Patient Capital. Patient Capital holding ahead lead. Right there's Castle Island, and third is Good Afternoon, Oscar. Game Changes right there at the rail, and Irish Warlock fifth on the outside through 47 4/5, half mile. Collection Day ridden along for more. Under the radar is trailing the field around the far turn. Castle Island putting the pressure on now, and Castle Island goes on from Patient Capital. Good Afternoon, Oscar. Irish Warlock is in fourth. Game Change ridden along for fifth for more. Quarter to go at Pimlico, and it's Castle Island turning for home with a lead. Ever widening lead it is, now by 3 from Patient Capital second. Good Afternoon, Oscar runs on the outside into third position, and Irish Warlock is shifting in down to the inside as Game Change. Here comes Castle Island bounding away by 3, almost 4 lengths. Patient Capital trying to hang on to second from Good Afternoon, Oscar. Good Afternoon, Oscar second. They're chasing Castle Island home. Castle Island and Caramanos to take it by 3. Good Afternoon, Oscar. Patient Capital was third. Game Change finished fourth. Time was a minute 44.74. $2 exacta, $73. Dollar trifecta, $122.30. Dollar superfecta, $561.90. Castle Island, Horatio Carmanis for Hinder Holdings, LLC. Kieran McGee, trainer. 4-year-old bay colt by City of Light. Out of Lisa's Union by Dixie Union. Bred in Kentucky by Whisper Hill Farm, LLC. Minute 44.74. First is official. 36524. Dollar exacta, $73. Dollar trifecta, $122.30. Dollar superfecta, $561.90. Second race, number 1, Smitten Enough. Jockey is Gene Berseno. 3 is the 1 over. Scratch 4, Great Heavens. 9 is 3 over. Scratch 11, Prado Road. 15, He's Orientate. And 16, Street Rockin'. Second race, exacta trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. 5 furlongs on the turf. Turf rated good. 23 minutes to post time. A reminder to play the Black-Eyed Susan Preakness double. Play the Black-Eyed Susan Preakness double. Five furlongs, turf, good. Inner off at midnight was slow to go. Smitten Enough was first away. Thunderlad charging hard into second to show speed. 1 Whirlwind Ride. Then to the outside is Fun Notion racing in fourth, and Tidewater is next in fifth. 1 off the inside. Had to have him racing sixth out of the inside. Chape Blanc follows that. Then back to Great Days. Ahead is about 7 lengths on the front as they head on a far turn run now. Benny Havens racing on the outside. John Hall racing to the back of the pack there as they round the turn. Always Gambling, and at midnight is that trailer. Opening quarter 22 4/5 of a second. They race to the top of the stretch with Smitten enough the speed. Smitten enough trying to go on for another 3/16 of a mile. Smitten enough tipping outside there. Thunderlight actually staying down to the inside. And here's Tidewater rolling up on the inside. Here comes Fun Notion as well. Fun Notion on the outside. Tidewater down to the inside. They collar inside and outside of Smitten enough. Far outside. Had to have him is rolling late. Here's Had to have him on the outside. Tidewater gets the rail jump. Tidewater had to have him. Tidewater had to have him outside. Surge close. Fun Notion was third and Smitten enough fourth, and at midnight of 1-6. Had to have him. Jockey Jorge Ruiz for Gracie May Stables and Great Lake Stable, trained by Johnny Salzman Sr. Had to have him. 3-year-old bay colt by Force the Pass. Out of Success at Sunup by Successful Appeal. Of 1-6. Had to have him. Jockey Jorge Ruiz for Gracie May Stables and Great Lake Stable, trained by Johnny Salzman Sr. Had to have him. 3-year-old bay colt by Force the Pass. Out of Success at Sunup by Successful Appeal. 59.12 seconds for 5 furlongs on the turf rated good. Prices up. $2 exacta, $34.60. $1 trifecta. Here's a $1 superfecta first, $1,089.60. Double. $327.40. There's also a 3/16 Constellation Double 440. Check your tickets for 3/16. Now 6-5 on Nielsen. Back in. And they're off. Irish Hero fast away for the gate from Lucky Prince there, and Nielsen quick on the scene in between horses from third, as same day as LJ, without pretense in between horses. Cake's Arrow about the 3 path, only 4 lengths from the front, back to Car Ride, well outrun back there is Rescue That Girl, heading on for the far turn past the 4.5 furlong mark. Irish Hero down to the rail as Nielsen keeps close tabs there from second, a half length behind. Same day as LJ, Lucky Prince travels in fourth, and Cake's Arrow on the outside next in fifth. They're followed by Without Pretense and Car Ride in between horses as they round that far turn. Well last is Rescue That Girl. Opening quarter 24 flat. They race toward the top of the stretch now at 2.5 furlongs left to go. Irish Hero from Nielsen. Lead a length and change was same day as LJ. Third off the rail. They're followed by Without Pretense. Half mile 47 seconds. And it's Irish Hero. Irish Hero trying to stay on. Irish Hero responding with a furlong left to go. Nielsen back second spot. Then Without Pretense is in third. Cake's Arrow try to pick up a share to Irish Hero and the X-Men. Irish Hero speed all the way to win. Irish Hero to score by 5 up the inside. Without Pretense to complete the exacta. Nielsen, Cake's Arrow. Official race 3. Irish Hero, 3-year-old Dark Pear Brown Gelding by Irish Warcry, out of Gracie's Hero by Great Notion. Brennan, Maryland by No Guts, No Glory Farm. $2 exacta, $45. $1 trifecta, $72.10. $1 superfecta, $225.70. 3-2 double, $53.20. Pick 3, $41.75. The fourth race, 5 furlongs on the turf. Good. No changes in the fourth. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Barzini steps in. 5 furlongs, turf good. And they're off. Talented Man, very fast away, going to dart right to the lead. On the inside, Dr. Ozaran, Ship the Goods has early speed on the outside. Force of Justice racing fourth, and Barzini on the outside, improving a spot there from fifth. And Rock the Boat racing 6-5 lengths off the lead as they head into the turn. And they are followed after that by March. March about a half dozen from the front, about the 3-path. Mata racing to the back of the pack, and Swill is back there as well, racing third to last. And Minister for Magic, and trailing the field is Childers. Midway on the turn, Ship the Goods. Ship the Goods working on a narrow lead with a quarter to go at Pimlico. Here comes Talented Man on the inside, back for a little bit more. Down to the inside, Dr. Ozaran trying to pitch in with a late final furlong kick. And then to the center of the track is Rock the Boat trying to run on for a share. Mata's just in behind. Horses trying to run on as well. Down to the final furlong they go. Dr. Ozaran from Talented Man. Dr. Ozaran holding Talented Man. Dr. Ozaran, Talented Man, one more try. Talented Man comes right on back. Talented Man with a will to win. Dr. Ozaran and Mata up for third, and Swill late run fourth. Six, 5, 4, 1, 7. More. 5-year-old Big Gelding by Talent Search out of Musket Mary by Musket Man. Bred in Pennsylvania by Michael Moore. 58.85 the running time. One pays $581.70. $2 double, 2 and 6, $80.80. 50-cent pick 3, $78.85. Fifth race, 5-point doom, 3 over. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 5. Another pick 5 starts here, the fifth. 23 minutes to post time. Fifth, another pick 5. And they're off. Art is lucky to be, and Point Doom has early speed too. No Easy Days is right up there between horses. Golden Candy racing on the outside with a lead group 2. John the Bear comes out running in 5th. Take Charge 2's off the pace, racing in 6th, another length and a half. Heldish is next. They're followed by North Highland and Cajun Dream, and Monday Morning Quarterback is last on the far outside, about 10 to 11 lengths off the pace, heading into the far turn. Point Doom rolls along. A quick opening quarter on this track today at 22, 3/5 of a second. Point Doom opens up 2 lengths on Arden's Lucky to Be in second. And No Easy Days racing third to the inside. Golden Candy, the favorite, is fourth, has 6 to make up now. Back to Take Charge 2. Heldish on the outside. John the Bear is followed by North Highland, Monday Morning Quarterback, and Cajun Dream. Top of the stretch, half mile, strong, 45, 4/5 of a second. Point Doom is put to the drive. No Easy Days rolling up the rail, steaming through it out of the insiders. No Easy Days on that hard chase. Point Doom holding, just holding with a 16th of a mile left to go. Point Doom tenacious and holding on for the win. Point Doom, No Easy Days. Point Doom, No Easy Days, and Take Charge 2. And it was Cajun Dream in the photo for fourth. I'm jockey Jamie Rodriguez for Sheffield Stable LLC. Kieran McGee, trainer. 2 wins today. Trainer Kieran McGee. 3-year-old Bay Gelding by Into Mischief out of Maya Malibu by Malibu Moon. Bred in Kentucky by Seahorse Breeders LLC. In a minute 10.51 seconds. 6 furlongs. $2 exacta, $34.40, $104.50 trifecta. Dollar superfecta, $352.30. Double pace, $35.60, 6 and 5, $2 double. Pick 3, $61.80. Pick 4, $322.60. Pick 5, $1,242.60. Today's 6th race presented by Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance. On the turf, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. Scratch 3, Union Bulldog. Scratch 5, Cecilia Lejeune. Joel Rosario on the 9, Polar Bear Plunge. Scratch 15, Ike's Gamble. 9. And 1 to load, Mr. Flowers. Doesn't line up. And they're off. Mr. Flowers broke a bit outward there at the start. Others got a clean break, it appears. Mission North has early speed. Cobblestone Bridge will settle. F35 moving now. F35 on the outside to challenge as Mission North has grabbed hold of there, getting a bit rank in the early stages. Pace is going to be slow. Why What a Party comes along running in 3rd position. Always Fun of the Far Outside is next. Cobblestone Bridge is settled. Cinder Block is in between horses, only 4 from the lead around that first turn. Border War, Mr. Flowers out wide after breaking a bit outward at the start. No Foolin' Mo is saving ground back of the pack. Polar Bear Plunge unhurried, racing their 3rd to last position and Forceful, and Dyna Point is last. 13 lengths will cover them. Slow pace, 25 seconds the opening quarter mile. 25 seconds opening quarter for F35, who leads the way up top from Wow What a Party in 2nd, and Mission North out of the inside is racing 3rd position. Always Fun out in the clear. Cinder Block only 5 lengths from that pacemaker heading for the turn run. Then back to Cobblestone Bridge out of the inside. Border War and Mr. Flowers are next. The half in 51 in 2/5 of a second. Heading into the far turn, F35 from Wow What a Party. F35, Wow What a Party, 1-2 with Mission North. Down inside, racing in 3rd position as they wind midway on that turn. Now Cinder Block is only 4 from the front. Called on for run and swinging to the far outside with Always Fun, who's also wide. And inside there is Border War. They race to the top of the stretch. F35 slowed it down and tried to kick away from Mission North, charging hard from 2nd. And then Cinder Block is 3rd, angles toward the inside for the final furlong. Mission North at F35. Luis Saez might have pulled it off all the way. F35, slow pace, wins the race. F35. Cinder Block up 2nd, Mission North, and then Border War. 3-year-old Bay Gelding by Yoshida out of News to Use by Unbridled Song. Bred in Pennsylvania by Equivine Farm, LLC. Races for the Elkstone Group, LLC, trained by Brittany Russell with Luis Saez aboard. LLC, trained by Brittany Russell with Luis Saez aboard. Minute 47.46 the running time. It's official. $2 exacta, $123.80. Trifecta, $470.80. Dollar superfecta, $3,217.80. Double pays, $131. Pick 3, $140.20, 657. 7th race, 9th running of the Sergeant Reckless Memorial. Scratch 2, Princess Indy. 6, Paper Mansion. 8, Hazardous Humor. 10, Continental Congress. And scratch 13, Always Laughing. Race 7, a mile on the turf. Exacta try, super. Double, pick 3, pick 5. Races 7 through 11. Another 50-cent pick 5, 12% takeout coming up. Starting in race 7, 1 mile on the turf. Sunby is in. Galilei. Ready, race 7. And they're off. Golding Broad, wasting no time and showing early speed from the girl from Ireland. Right there, too, is Biddy Boss racing down to the inside. Chalichna in between horses now taking 4th. Naval Empire Rail in 5th. Galilei works over toward the inside into the first turn run here at Pimlico. Sunby racing back of the pack 3rd last, followed by Ruda, and Surya is trailing the field. Midway around that first turn, and Biddy Boss takes charge. Biddy Boss up top. Biddy Boss in at 23 4/5 of a second. Opening quarter mile going uncontested from Gold-Digging Broad, who's keeping close tabs from 2nd. Naval Empire 3rd. The girl from Ireland travels out of the clear from 4th, and Chalichna between horses 5th. Galilei races 6, a half dozen lengths on the pace. They're followed by Sun B, then Surya and Ruda. Heading off of the far turn, they pass the half-mile pole. And on the inside, Biddy Boss holding a narrow lead. Gold-Digging Broad is right there through a 48. 4/5 half mile, far turn run. And so it's still Biddy Boss. Biddy Boss from Gold-Digging Broad. The girl from Ireland has to kick from 3rd position. Down to the inside, Naval Empire travels in 4th. With a quarter to go at Pimlico, they turn for home. Gold-Digging Broad up on the outside, a narrow lead from Biddy Boss is 3 more lengths back of the field, and Chalichna's racing in 3rd position. Outside of the track there is Sun B, and Naval Empire is charging hard on the scene too. Here comes Chalichna between horses. Chalichna, Sun B, Chalichna, Sun B, Chalichna. There's skirmish right past the 16th pole. Chalichna just in front. Chalichna and Sun B. Photo noses up and down. Sun B and Chalichna can't tell. Ruda was 3rd, and then it was Galilei. $2 exacta $78.80, trifecta $233.40. $1 superfecta $1,956 even. Saddle of 7-Eleven $2 double $94.80. 50-cent pick 3 $92.25. Pick 4 $459.70. Pick 5 $3,864 even. 8th race, 31st running of the Lair Hilltop Stakes, presented by Starry. At 1 1/8, exacta trifecta superfecta double pick 3. Start of the rainbow pick 6. Race 8, scratch 6 cats in the timber. Mile and 1/8, lined up. And they're off of the Lair Hilltop Stakes. Good break there for Musical Mischief, and Lacey Be Good racing it out of the inside. Shotgun Hottie there on the far outside will take back slightly right off the early leaders, and they're head-to-head early. Lacey Be Good and Musical Mischief will take back the bit just into the first turn run to 2nd. And Shotgun Hottie over to the rail is in 3rd position now, 2 lengths from the front. Intrepid Dream, the Maryland bred, traveling in 4th. Julia Shining is racing 5th, 5.5 lengths off that pace. Back to Queen of Missoula and Western Lane trailing the field. 8 lengths from front to back. Opening quarter, reasonable 24 2/5 of a second as Lacey Be Good. In quest of 6 straight leads it from Musical Mischief on hold in the 2nd spot. Length and a half, Shotgun Hottie is in 3rd position, and Intrepid Dream racing deep out of the Pimlico track in 4th, about the 4 path with 5 furlongs to go. Julia Shining ridden along there, has about 5 to make up now. Back to Queen of Missoula and Western Lane trailing the field. Heading into the far turn, the pace heating up a bit. Lacey Be Good, Musical Mischief 48.3 was a half mile. In the far turn run, 48 3/5 of a second, as Shotgun Huddy is looming up there large with every chance from third and 3 furlongs to go. Julia Shining has to quicken up there from fourth. Still 6 from the front there midway on the final turn. Musical Mischief will go on with Shotgun Huddy. Lacey Be Good under pressure back in third position. Julia Shining is fourth, Intrepid Dream is fifth, and Queen of Missoula and Western Lane a quarter to go at Pimlico. They're into the stretch. Shotgun Huddy, Musical Mischief, they're right together. Just about a furlong left to go. Paco Lopez and Shotgun Huddy, they begin to get away. Opening up 2 lengths on Musical Mischief, and it's far back to Julia Shining in third. Here's Shotgun Huddy. She's coming home strong. Shotgun Huddy and the Lair de Pontistaff to win by about 5 or so from Musical Mischief, then Queen of Missoula and Julia Shining. Eighth race official. Presented by Starry. Owned by Omar Aldaba and Jeff Ganji. Cherie DeVoe, trainer. Paco Lopez, jockey. 5-year-old bay mare by Gunrunner. And a re-entry by Malibu Moon. Bred in Kentucky by Vincent Colbert. In the gate. They're off in the Hilltop. Even break for them all. Ronan Goddess, Expatriate, will take back a little bit. Here comes a Just Better, showing early foot 2, and Turf Rocket there on the outside moves into third position as they push into the turn run. Expatriate taking hold of it back in the 4th spot. Here's the favorite. She Feels Pretty, only 4 lengths off the lead of the 2-path around the turn. Royal Winter unhurried back of the pack, and trailing the field, Waves of Mischief on hold 2. Around that turn they roll, and it's Ronan Goddess who now straightens away. Leads at a length and a half from Just Better in second through 23-4 opening quarter mile. Outside Turf Rocket is racing in third position. The outside She Feels Pretty is in the clear from fourth as 3 of now begin to line up across the course. Expatriate is racing in fifth, and Royal Winter still about 6 from the front, and Waves of Mischief heading into the far turn run. Half-mile posted in 48 in 4/5 of a second. Into the far turn, Ronan Goddess, Just Better is right there. And Turf Rocket trying to press the issue while 3 wide into the far turn run. Now they begin to bunch up just a little bit in behind horses. Is Royal Winter just shuffle back a little bit there. In the meantime, She Feels Pretty is out in the clear around the turn, is now over near the inside, now in between horses as they reach to the top of the stretch, and she's got a clear seam to run through. She Feels Pretty at the 3/16 pole. She Feels Pretty. She Feels Pretty is asked to kick for the final furlong, and big kick she gives. She Feels Pretty in front from Just Better, opening up 4. Waves of Mischief into third. She Feels Pretty. She's pretty good. And the Hilltop Stakes under John Velasquez. The coast home by 6. Just Better was second. Waves of Mischief was third. Royal Winter fourth. She Feels Pretty. John Velasquez aboard for Lair Stables. Double for Cherie Deveau. 3-year-old Chestnut filly by Carol Conti out of Summer Sweet by More Than Ready, bred in Kentucky by Payson Stud. Incorporated a minute 38.59. And fillies in a Miss Preakness Stakes. And they're off at the Miss Preakness value area with slow to begin there. Mystic Lake and Launch come out 1-2. Here's Miss Harriet pushing along into third position, and Carmelita on the chase in between horses from fourth. You Almost Had Me sent up there from fifth position. Closing act racing outside. Lady Moscato just in behind that group. Then a gap of 5 more lengths back in the field. Down to the inside, Discreet Ops saving ground as they head past the half-mile pole. Back to Let Them Watch, and Bell's Blue Bell Cap Classique and Value Area trails the field. Oh, a sharp opening quarter. 23 seconds flat into the far turn run at 3/8 to go. Mystic Lake pouring on the speed, chased in earnest by Launch in second. You Almost Had Me, 2 from the front racing in third. Lady Moscato's on the move in between horses, going to have to angle to the outside 3 or 4 wide with a quarter to go at Pimlico. Half mile in 46 and 2/5 of a second. Mystic Lake still going strong. Mystic Lake lights out, 4-length lead with 1 furlong left to go. She's motoring home. Mystic Lake and Flavian Pratt, they're putting on a show by 5 in front now from You Almost Had Me. Mystic Lake as sharp as can be in the Miss Preakness Stake. It's Mystic Lake. You Almost Had Me close third. Discreet Ops there and Cap Classique in the photo for third. By It's My Lucky Day in the Miss Preakness. Official prices coming up. $1 exacta $50.40, $1 trifecta $303.80. $1 superfecta $3,137.80. 6-1 double $36.20. Pick 3 $15.10. 11th race, the Very One Stakes, 5 furlongs. On the turf goods, scratch 3 Port Townsend, 4 Coffee Maker, 11 anonymously. Note number 9 Dulce Chiara, jockey Raul Mena. Exacta trifecta superfecta double, pick 3, pick 4. First leg of the 2-day all stakes, pick 5. Again, 11th. High class. And they're off. All that magic broke very slowly to the back of the pack. Shoshana burst of speed out of there first, and Boss Avrati up second. And Future is now moving along third to the outside. La Traviesa is next in fourth as they head on for the far turn run. And back to Queen of the Mud. And next is Dulce Chiara racing about the three path. In between horses, Hollywood Walk has 7 lengths to make up now as they round that to far turn run. And around the turn they roll. And midway on the turn. And the one to catch now is up front. Shoshana still as they turn in. So Shoshana with a 2-length lead. From in between horses now, it is Future is Now. Future is Now glides right up with a furlong left to go. Future is Now just in front with a 16th left to go as Shoshana battles along in second. Hollywood Walk trying to close in, and Queen of the Mud is right there to battle for show. Here is Future is Now and Paco Lopez. Shoshana, Hollywood Walk, and Queen of the Mud. Up next, the 12th race, 54th running of the Pimlico Special, presented by Bullet Bourbon. Scratch 6 time for trouble. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double. Pick 3. Future is Now, pace 460. To win, Paco Lopez, 2. $2 exacta, $56.80. Trifecta, $261.20. Dollar Superfecta, $852.60. Double pays $66.40. Pick 3, $20.65. Pick 5, $152. The Very One Stakes presented by Guinness Open Gate Brewery. For the presentation, Felipe Aguayo, Guinness Business Brewery Ambassador, and Rob Callahan, Food and Beverage Director, Guinness. And they're off in the Pimlico Special. Looked like a great beginning. Louis Saez wasting no time and sending Kingsbarn to the lead. With Harlow Cap there on the inside, now Harlow Cap takes a narrow lead as they pass us. Kingsbarn well settled there on the outside in second early, and then Pyrenees up close third on the inside. Royal Ship travels in fourth, Double Crown fifth, Red Route 1 getting a bit ranked there into the first turn. In between horses and trailing the field, as is his wont, a late running, Be Better. Only 6 lengths front to back, so the pace is slow to develop. With 7 furlongs left to go, Paco Lopez and Harlow Cap. They're in charge of the pace at a 24-4, opening quarter mile. Big favorite Kingsbarn close there in second. On the outside, Royal Ship is in the clear in third, and Pyrenees down inside in fourth, just 2.5 lengths from the front. Be Better's a handful in the back of the pack in Red Route Run 2, still trying to settle down, and trailing the field is Double Crown. Only 5 lengths covers them. Harlow Cap leading the way through a 50 1/5 half-mile fraction, has a neck lead from Kingsbarn as they head on to the far turn run with 4.5 furlongs left to go. Royal Ship continues parked outside in third. Pyrenees is in fourth, Be Better fifth, Red Route 1, and Double Crown is in the back of the pack. So it's been Harlow Cap at Kingsbarn in close attendance the entire way. Royal Ship is running a big one on the outside from third. Pyrenees, and here's Be Better, just 4 from the front as they round the far turn. Back to Red Route 1, and trailing the field is Double Crown, 6 furlongs, a minute 15 and 2 seconds. They race toward the top of the stretch with a quarter to go at Pimlico. It's Harlow Cap, a tenacious customer out of the inside. Kingsbarn on the outside is asked the question. Kingsbarn's on the outside, down to the inside, Harlow Cap. They're head-to-head for the lead. Pyrenees is trying to close the gap toward the center of the track, but it's Kingsbarn who's digging down. Harlow Cap down to the inside, still there, and Pyrenees on the outside. Pyrenees coming at Kingsbarn. Here's Pyrenees. Pyrenees surging at Kingsbarn. A thriller in the Pimlico Special, and Pyrenees and Brian Hernandez Jr. get up to win from Kingsbarn's in second and Harlow Cap. And then it was Red Route Run.
And we were just fortunate enough to where we were able to be right there, tucked in right behind Kingsbarn's, and and turning for home, I was just hoping that we had enough horse to run him down, which our horse, he seemed to get better and better as the distances got further, and he was able to run him down pretty easily and go about his job pretty professionally.
Ryan, this horse loves you. You've been on him 4 times. You've won on him 4 times. What is it about the relationship between you and Pyrenees that just works?
Pyrenees with Brian Hernandez Jr. in the Pimlico Winner's Circle. For Blue Heaven Farm, Bunny Baskin, Adam Korndorf, Cherie DeVoe, 3 stakes. 4-year-old Bay Colt, Pyrenees, bred in Kentucky by Blue Heaven Farm. He's by Into Mischief out of our Christie by Newfoundland. Running time in at 57.73. Also, a reminder to get your wagers in for the Black-Eyed Susan Preakness Double. Black-Eyed Susan Preakness Double wagering. Number 3, Lemon Muffin, owned by Aaron Sones, Julie Gilbert, Harrison Sones, owner correction. 22 minutes to post time. And in the 14th race, 1 mile on the turf, scratch the 1, 2, and 5. Race 14 scratches 1, 2, and 5 for your final double of the day wager. We have a call another play to settle. Also, Jean Marie backed out briefly, halfway out, moving back in. All set. And they're off of the Georgie Mitchell Black-Eyed Susan Stakes. Sharp break for Jean Marie from the rail is going to the front. Call another play is also right there, and Gunsong on the outside. Ringy Dingy down to the inside right there too. Corposo racing on the far outside in the clear and only 3 lengths from the early pace. Who could ask for more? Recharge will be wide into the first turn run. Recharge about 3 deep around the turn, and trailing is Lemon Muffin. So round the first turn here at Pimlico, Jean Marie shows the way. Jean Marie from Gunsong, the closest one in second. Corposo on the outside. Maryland bred Call another play on hold out of the inside. Then in between horses, Who Could Ask for Mo? Recharge is out of the clear third to last at this point, and Ringy Dingy and Lemon Muffin trailing the field. The opening quarter 24, 1/5 of a second, and it's Jean Marie in charge of the pace. 3/4 of a length from Gunsong in second. Corposo gliding up on the outside into third position with Call Another Play racing in fourth. Who Could Ask for Mo? Ringy Dingy down to the inside. Recharge lingering second to last while still wide of the track there, and last of them all is Lemon Muffin, who's really got to muster a rally now. Some 7 lengths in that pacemaker. Jean Marie 1.5 and 49 and 2 into the turn with Gunsong right there. Jean Marie, Gunsong head to head for the lead. Call Another Play. Ringy Dingy down to the inside of the second flight. On the outside is Corposo, another 3. Who Could Ask for Mo? Back to Recharge, and Lemon Muffin is last at the top of the stretch in the 100th running of the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes. Jean Marie now put to the test, fully by Gunsong there on the outside. Gunsong from Jean Marie. Corposo at the center of the track is third. Call Another Play in between horses, followed by Ringy Dingy in the last furlong. And here's Gunsong. Gunsong is strong. Gunsong by 4 lengths from Corposo, left to battle it out with Call Another Play. It's going to be close for second, but here's Gunsong in the Georgie Mitchell Black-Eyed Susan Stakes. Corposo was second. Call Another Play. Who Could Ask for Mo? And Lemon Muffin.
But she did it pretty easy though, yeah.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's go to Nick, who's with Mark Henning.
For the horses, and it's nice for him to get something nice, to pick him up.
You were on her for her last 3 races. 4th last time out was the best she could do. Did she get the kind of trip that you thought she would today?
Yeah, we thought so. I mean, I thought there was going to be a little more speed than it showed up. Only 1 horse.
Now stepping to the infield winner's circle, Gunsong. Jockey John Velasquez with his 5th win of the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes. First one back in 1998 with added gold. Here's Gunsong, owned by Arlie Lewis and trained by Mark Hennig. Bred in Kentucky by Marianne Stribling. 3-year-old Chestnut filly by Gunrunner. Out of Nicole H. by Mr. Greeley in 1:51.39 seconds with a mile and an eighth. Double 4 and 5, 48.40. Pick 3, $36.45. Jackpot high 5 carryover is $26,615.79. Pick 4 pays $286.85. Pick 5, $801.70. Pick 6, $821.30. The Rainbow Pick 6 carryover, $85,870.44 to Preakness Day. $2 exacta, 21. And they're off. Good break for the favorite, Wonderful Justice, Curly, Larry, and Mo. And Brilliant Ice is up there with some early speed, too. So it's going to be Curly, Larry, and Mo setting sail up front. Leads at a length and a half. And they get to the outside there is Wonderful Justice to stalk in second into the first turn run. And Brilliant Ice on the outside. Extra Sexy Big Daddy down to the rail. Agent Creed is next. Back to Wow, What a Summer. And the Addison Poor is last of them all. Curly, Larry, and Mo leading the way. Up front by a length as they journey down the backstretch now, as Wonderful Justice is keeping close tabs in second, just 3/4 of a length behind the opening quarter, 24 and 2 in the good going. Another 2, Extra Sexy Big Daddy, Brilliant Ice alongside of that one, racing in 4th position. Here's Agent Creed, who has 5 lengths to make up now. Wow, What a Summer, and the Addison Poor still in the back of the pack. Heading over the far turn, Curly, Larry, and Mo. Curly, Larry, and Mo length and change in front from Wonderful Justice. The outside Agent Creed trying to get going. Extra Sexy Big Daddy and Brilliant Ice parked on the outside. The half was 48 and 3/5 of a second, so they're midway on the final turn. Head-to-head for the lead now, Wonderful Justice and Curly, Larry, and Mo. Curly, Larry, and Mo down to the inside. Wonderful Justice. Agent Creed up there, 3 deep to join them as they race for home at the top of the stretch now. It's Wonderful Justice digging down to the inside with a narrow lead. Agent Creed willing in between horses. Wow, What a Summer out in the center of the track with quick acceleration now. Wow, What a Summer just taking the lead. Wow, What a Summer, and closing from the back, the Addison Poor. The Addison Poor coming. Wow, What a Summer, and the Addison Poor. In a photo finish in a finale on Black Eyed Susan Day, Wonderful Justice and Agent Creed. Wow, what a summer. Six, 10, 7, 4, and 3. Wow, what a summer. Dollar Superfecta 680.80 and the pick 395.70. Pick 4 567 even. Coming up next, racing from Santiago, Chile through the Pimlico signal. Tomorrow, Preakness Day. Gates open at 8 a.m. First race post time, 10:30 a.m. Thanks for watching and wagering on Maryland Racing on this Black-Eyed Susan Day. Preakness 149 tomorrow. Staff and management here at Pimlico First Racing, wishing you a safe and pleasant evening.